Yo, what's up? It's your boy Crooked R, 1/4 of the Slaughterhouse Machine.
It's your man Royce the 5'9", 1/4 of the Slaughterhouse Machine.
What's going on? My name is Joe Budden, another quarter of the Slaughterhouse Machine.
Yeah, Joel Ortiz, 1/4 of the Slaughterhouse Machine. You know what y'all looking at right now. The cabinet. Look away.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Joel Ortiz.
That's me.
2007, Cypher Sound. We talked about a song called Hip Hop.
Right.
So it was kind of controversial about the lyrics.
How you open it up?
How open are you trying to bring New York back?
White sunglasses.
White sunglasses.
How do you feel now about hip hop as far as how it used to be and how it's supposed to be?
Well, when I was making that record, I was just kind of like, remember that era where everybody was like, man, hip hop is dead, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it ain't the same, it don't feel the same. I just got tired of hearing that. Especially they were saying like New Yorkers was trying to conform to Southern music. Like, you know, they making all Southern music up here up top now. What's going on? I just felt like everybody was just still making music, and that, you know, the type of music that some people say is underground or lyrical, but still available. It just wasn't in the forefront. So I got tired of it. And I made a song called Hip Hop because it never faded to me. Like that integrity in your rhymes and you know, being lyrical and listening back and knowing that you wasn't sacrificing your pen to point a record in a direction never faded for me. So I didn't understand what they was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I just made a song called Hip Hop. And, you know, in a couple of lyrics I address, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to bring New York back. Just a breath of fresh air. Like, you know, don't forget that there's dudes who value and really work hard on sharpening their craft all the time. And I guess, you know, my Slaughterhouse dudes do the same. Like, these were dudes that I was thinking about while I was writing that. Like, you got Joe, you got Royce, you got Crooked dudes still doing their thing as far as with the pen. And as far as the white sunglasses thing, I was just like, man, it's just getting too happy out there. And that's all I was saying. But man, that was a fun record for me. You know?
In the same interview, you talked about rejection from deals because you're Puerto Rican,
Right.
And coming with the shape up. What advice do you have for the next? Well, not Joel Ortiz, but somebody in your same position.
I was walking in meetings then raw. What I mean raw is like fresh off the block. Like, I was in the studio, but when I wasn't in the studio, I was on the block doing some things I'm not too proud of to make ends meet. So when I was going in there, I didn't know I had to have star quality and look a certain way. I was in there with my hair undone, no shape up, just with a CD, like, you know what I mean? And the executives loved the music, but then they pan to me and be like, we can't sell this stuff. And it was frustrating because as a kid, like I just was told, be nice and you'll get far if you're really, really nice and you work hard. And that's what I was doing. But I was getting rejected for imagery and, you know, nationality. Like, you know, you Puerto Rican, and then we got Fat Joe and you're heavy set, you don't appeal to the masses, so it was frustrating, you know what I'm saying? But
how do you feel about image now as far as marketing wise?
Man, I just say be comfortable in your own skin. Like Adele told everybody, I don't sing for the eyes, I sing for the ears.
Yeah.
That was perfect, because she doesn't care, you understand? And people still went out there and got that woman's album, which is crazy. So I'm comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm working out a little bit and stuff now, but that's just to feel good about what's to come. I feel better than I did before, but it was not to conform to the way they think I should go out or look. Comfortability is everything. Once you're comfortable with yourself, it'll even translate into your pen. Because the kid I was when I did hip hop to the kid I am now is a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? I know who Joel Ortiz is right now, and I'm glad I made that kind of music because it was therapeutic to me.
Fucking sick nigga, dog.
Joe Budden.
Hey, hey. Are these cameras rolling?
Yes.
This nigga right here is a wild nigga. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you. Yeah, though.
So, you don't smoke or drink?
Go ahead and read your little cue card. What's going on? What's going on with your little Alex Trebek card?
All right, you don't smoke or drink. Sin City. You go in, you get a glass of milk.
Chocolate cake, milk, strawberry or mint or coconut hookah.
In the strip club.
Maybe a steak Caesar salad with extra Sin City dressing. Hopefully 4 of them on the side. Or we'll do a mac and cheese with yams and greens and baked chicken. The food is really good in Sin City.
It is. I heard it was
If you're ever in New York, my treat.
I heard it was somewhere where you get inspired at. That's where you go pen and pad. Why is this such a good place for
You
you?
follow me on Twitter or something? Where you get this news from?
I do my research.
Research makes good. Well, no, I don't go to clubs. I don't go to clubs because number one, in New York, 9 times out of 10 to even be comfortable in there, you got to buy a table. And to me, I'm not just paying that much for a bottle. I could pay $50 for it. I have a bar in my house. I'm not really doing that. Well, I know.
You know, I was gonna
Yeah, I know. As
respond
soon as
to
I
that.
said it, I said Royce is dying right now. No, but my theory on clubs, when you go to clubs, I think that male groupies are worse than, they're the worst. So you can't really just go in there and chill because everybody's got something to say to you. They want to hand you something. They want to market. They want to promote something. So in a strip club where everybody's focused on tits and ass, the famous people are not really the focus there. And I get to hear loud music, and I get to still be catered to.
Yo, pass the mic.
Why?
Pass the fucking microphone.
It's true.
You're being too funky right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The last album, Success for Certain. How was your response to it? What did you get?
It was real good. It was real good. It came out independent release, #1 independent hip hop album in the country. I was proud of that.
Talk that shit, Royce.
Yeah, go.
These niggas know.
So, as far as except for the Slaughterhouse, Welcome to Our House. But any other projects coming up?
You know what? My main focus right now is the Slaughter album. That's the main thing. This us forming this group, and me and Joe was just speaking about this right before we did this interview. This whole collaborative process that we got going on is life changing for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell yeah.
we just happy that we formed the group, and I'm focusing strictly on this album. I'm not much of a multitasker, so I'm going balls to the wall with this album, and then after that, I'll think about doing my next solo album.
Why you smile like that at balls to the wall?
Earlier this month, I released
Yeah.
I saw a lot of your fans not upset, but really waiting on the songs.
Yeah.
So when is it still not a release date for it? Or?
You know what? I was trying to finish the mixtape before I got on tour. So I was working and working and working. I recorded like 25 songs in like 2 weeks. And I just couldn't get the exact amount of material that I wanted to be on the tape. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, I hit the road. So now I have to probably try to set up and record the rest of it on the road. And a lot of the fans, they get upset about that. They don't care about none of that. They like, yo, I don't give a damn what you doing. You said you was putting a product out. We want that product. You know what I'm saying?
I read the fans' comments.
Yeah, they was frying me up. They was like, yo. But nah, it's coming soon. It's probably about 95% done. So I'm going to have it out there in a minute. It's going to come out in a minute.
So expect from the album.
Go ahead, Joe.
I normally try to tell the fans not to go into it with any preconceived notions of how they think the music will sound. Because there's a few people that, people that have been following us for a certain amount of years, they think they have our sound pegged to a T, or they kind of know which direction we're going with. We're so spontaneous in that studio. It's a new experience for all of us collectively. So I think we even shocked ourselves at some of the things we were able to come up with in that studio. I mean, so one thing you can always count on is that we didn't compromise lyrics, concepts. We didn't compromise very much. We went in there and put our best foot forward as far as the things that we know what we do well, and song making happens to be one of those things. So we're just excited for the fans to hear the album. Hopefully they receive it as well as it's been received so far by the people that have heard it, and can't wait. Bart Scott voice, can't wait.
Regular, they trying to catch a predator, not the Chris Hansen type, but the Danny Glover kind. I'm a killer. Everybody know I body your audio. When Shady blow, say your body, yo,